Hello friends, welcome back to LearningStrome Academy. So friends, today the topic that we are going to discuss is type conversion. So friend, yes. So before friend, there are some rules in type conversion in Java. So we are going to discuss all about it, okay? And what are the different ways in which we can typecast, okay? And what are the valid data which are able to typecast their values in one in other formats, okay? So we are going to discuss all about it. So please friend, watch this video till last, okay? So you can able to grab all the things, okay, from this video, okay? So friend, if you like our video, if you feel that it is the content that I'm explaining is right, so please give us a like for this video, okay friend? So let's start the video. So when actually type conversion mean, actually what is the meaning of type conversion? It's mean that I want to convert the type of my particular data type to another data type, okay friend? So that is the meaning of actually type conversion, okay? I want to convert the type of my one data into another type, okay? That is a type conversion, okay friend? So whenever we are assigned some value to an identifier, that time friend, if the data type is compatible, okay, with the other data type, in that case friend, Java compiler will perform the conversion implicitly, okay, which is also known as implicit type conversion, okay, and or automatic type conversion or widening also, okay friend. So if when data type is not compatible with the other data type, friend, in that case friend, our compiler is going to throw a compile time error, okay, the incompatible types, okay. So friend, if I want to assign that particular data type to that data type, in that case friend, we need to explicit convert our values to put that data type, okay. In such, this concept is known as friend explicit conversion and narrowing, okay. So friend, that is all about the conversion, okay. So friend, actually there's two types of conversion in Java. One is implicit conversion and another is explicit conversion. So we are going to discuss all about it, okay, in detail. So let's start it, okay friend. So first is implicit conversion. Whenever we are assigning a value of small type, okay, small type to big type, okay, in that case when our Java compiler is kept implicit convert a type of variable, okay, type of variable, okay, to that class, okay friend, to that kind of class. But friend, yeah, this is implicit conversion, okay, and this, okay friend. So let me show you something regarding this. See friend, if I have one integer variable, okay, if I have an integer variable a, okay friend, and I want to assign a particular character to it. See friend, one thing, the character that I'm assigning is a small type. The range of the, okay, it how many byte it takes character, actually 2 bytes, okay, and the data type on the left side is a integer byte, how much byte it takes to store 4 bytes. So it's mean that we are this this is a concept of implicit conversion, because on the right hand side we have a smaller data type, okay, and the left hand side we have a larger data type. So it's mean that our Java compiler is going to assign this value to my integer variable, okay. See, if I'm going to print value of a, in that case my compiler is not going to throw an error, friend. In that case my compiler is going to work fine. See, I'm going to compile my program, okay, it compiled fine. See, we are getting a 99 as output, okay friend. If I'm going to assign a value, okay, like 128, see friend, might you think that 10, okay, might you think that it is a value of it is a value which lies in the range of byte, okay, byte. But friend, our compiler is going to convert, let's say, let me tell you, okay, our compiler is going to convert. See if I have a byte, but in that case, yeah, in that case. So see friend, if see friend, yeah, if you see here we have a byte data type. Okay, here we have byte data type, and I want to assign the value of byte type to integer data type. Okay friend, here friend, if I'm going want to assign this value to this integer data type, in that case friend, the byte data type is it takes how many memory to store one byte. Okay, and the integer takes 4 byte. Okay friend, so here the value on the right hand side is smaller than the left hand side. Okay, so here if the value is compatible, in that case when our compiler is not going to throw an error. Okay, so friend, in that case there is no need to convert the byte data type to integer data. Our compiler is going to convert by himself. Okay, that's why friend, we are not going to get an error. See, if I'm going to compile this program, see friend, if I'm going to compile this program, in that case friend, we are not getting any compile time error, and we are getting the value of b, that is 20. Okay, that is a friend implicit conversion. Okay, in this case friend, whenever we can if the value on the right hand side is smaller than the value on the left hand side, and the values are compatible to each other, in that case friend, we are going to get we are not going to get any compile time error, we are going to get normal value. Okay friend, but friend, implicit conversion doesn't work with the boolean value and the char data type. Okay, so friend, what it is? Okay, so let me tell you one thing, friends. See, if I have a friend, see, if I want, let's see friend, as I told you, yeah, as I told you that we can assign all smaller data type to bigger data type. Okay, so friend, as boolean takes 1 bit. Okay, as usually people say. Okay, 1 bit. Okay, so in this friend, as boolean is smaller than the other data type like byte, short, integer. Okay, so it's mean that we can our compiler should convert boolean to another type. Okay, because boolean takes one bit ana, it's smaller than the other data type ana, so it should convert na. But friend, whenever we try, let's say I have a boolean number a whose value is true. Okay, and I want, friend, compile this value. I want to assign this value, sorry, I should take another name like a, and I want to assign this value to integer, which is very much larger than the by boolean data. In that case friend, we are going to get a, see, compile error. See friend, incompatible type boolean cannot be converted to it. So friend, this is a point that you have to remember always. Okay, yeah, this is a thumb rule that we can convert any smaller value to larger value, that is a implicit conversion. But friend, there's some key point that you have to remember always: the value should be compatible. Okay, but so friend, the boolean value is not compatible. Why friend? Actually friend, boolean data have only two values, that is true and false, which are reserved literals. Okay, which are reserved literals. Okay, so friend, these values are not compatible to any other. Okay, not true and false is not compatible to numerical values like 0, 1, 2, 3. Hai na? As we have a integer data have a numerical value 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, but here boolean data have values true and false. Okay, which is not compatible to any numeric type, any character type, any float type. Okay friend, that's why our compiler is unable to convert that value to particular type. Okay friend, this is the main reason why our compiler is not converting. Okay, why we are getting an incompatible types. Okay friend, so please note it, keep it remember. Okay friend, why we are getting a incompatible type error here, why our compiler is unable to typecast implicitly, as it is smaller than the other data type. Okay friend, this is the first point about the boolean. One more thing friend, we also cannot convert a char data type to numerical data type. Yes, it's true friend, we cannot assign any numeric data to char data type. Okay, let's see why, how. See friend, if I have a char data, okay, if I have a char variable. Okay, uh, if I have char variable, let's see, is equal to d. Okay, and I want to assign it to c. Let's see friend, sorry, I should make it comment. Oh, what I have to say actually. Okay. Sorry. I'm taking the wrong example actually. So see friend, actually the rule was, see friend, let me show you one thing. First let me clear the screen, then let me tell you. See friend, actually the rule was, actually yeah, for the boolean type, yeah, we cannot assign boolean value to the value. Okay, the second rule friend, that we cannot assign any value like byte which is smaller than char. Okay, and short have same size as char. Okay, so friend, as byte is smaller than the char. Okay, so friend, we cannot assign byte to char. Why friend? Actually byte takes one byte and char takes two byte, so it should be convertible now. But friend, we can't convert it. Why friend? So the answer for is friend, actually the char is unsigned. Okay, char is unsigned. Okay, char takes value in unsigned format, but friend, the byte is take value from, take signed values. Okay, that is negative values also. Okay, so friend, if a byte is taking negative value and we are going to assign that value to char, but char takes value starting from zeros. Okay, that cat doesn't take the unsigned values friend, so it's mean that cat the values byte have is incompatible to char. Okay, that's why friend, we cannot assign numeric values like integer. Okay, like short. Okay, or byte to char. Okay, in if I'm going to assign such kind of thing friend, in that case my compiler is going to throw a compile time error. See friend, I have a byte variable b and I want to assign this byte variable b to char data type. Okay, in that case friend, if I am going to assign this now, in that case friend, I'm going to get a, see, I'm going to get an incompatible type as a friend. We cannot convert a byte to char. See friend, okay, that is the reason friend. Yeah, previously earlier I was taking a wrong example actually. Okay, but here see, we cannot, yeah, we cannot assign a numeric value like byte to char. Okay, byte, see, if I'm going to take short, let's see, if I'm going to take a short. Okay, short, which also takes value in the sign format. Okay, and I'm going to assign to char data friend. In again friend, what happened actually, short b, it is saying that, let me, okay, sorry, actually we removed the brackets. Yeah, see friend, if I'm going to, yeah, if I'm going to compile this program, see friend, we are again getting a correct error that incompatible types. Okay, this, so now I think the rule is also clear to you that from implicit conversion friend, there's two rules that you have to always remember. That first rule that we can convert any small value to any small data type to larger data type is the first rule. Second rule friend, that you have to always remember, that we cannot convert boolean data type to any data type. Okay, because the value of boolean type is not compatible. Our rules say we can convert any small value to larger value when the values are compatible. If the value is not compatible, then we cannot convert it. Our compiler will not convert it. Okay, so the boolean value is not compatible to other values. The byte value is not compatible to char values, because char takes for values in the unsigned format, and the numerical like byte and short takes value in which format? Signed format. That is the reason friend. Okay, so friend, see this chart which follows the implicit conversion by the compiler. See, we can convert byte to short automatically. We can assign the value of short to integer, it will work. We can assign the value into long, it will also work, because the 4 bytes are needed. We can also assign the long to 4. Oh, what is happening here, friend? As I was saying you, we can assign a smaller value to larger value, but friend, here it is a long is a larger than float. Then how it is possible? Again, it is a question mark. Huh? But friend, it works. Actually, what is the thing, friend? Listen carefully. But actually, the structure of storing the values of float number is different than the structure of storing the numerical values, integral value of long. Okay, so friend, actually, the float store the values much larger than the long data type. Okay, but it takes the format it saves it different. Okay, it's different. Okay, that is the reason, friend. Actually, that is the reason only why it works fine. Okay, it works fine. Actually, friend, yeah, for a float takes much larger value than the long data type. Actually, if but the way it stores the value is different. That's why it takes a smaller memory than the long data type. Okay, so friend, actually, that's why the only this is the possible way. Okay, the reason behind it, the way of storing the data is different of the numerical integral data than the floating point data. Okay, that is it, friend. So third one, that mostly friends, my interviews people can ask why, how, as you, yeah, the implicit conversion rules say that we can our compiler will convert smaller type to bigger, but here flow long takes 8 byte, and why how it is automatically convertible to float. The reason behind it, the structure of storing the numbers of floating point is totally different than the structure of storing the number in integer format. Okay, friend, and now we can convert the float data to double. It is also these are the three rules, friend, that you have to always remember. Okay, so friend, first rule, the compiler, who is responsible for the implicit compilation? Our compiler. Okay, friend. The second rule, friend, whenever we are assigning lower data type value to higher data type variable, in that case, friend, implicit typecast will be performed. But and here you have to remember that the value should be compatible. Okay, so friend, this case is also not definition is wrong for the long to double. Okay, sorry, wrong to float. Okay, friends, the third case, friend, the rule that there is no loss of information the type in this type question, because we are assigning a low value to a smaller value to higher value, friend. So that in that case we are not going to get any we are not going to lose our any data. Okay, friend, this is the thing. Okay, so the cases that we I need to discuss with you here, how friend, long data is implicitly convertible to float data type, which is smaller than long. Okay, which is smaller than long data type. And as I said you, it is possible just because of internal structure of representation of long data type is completely different from the float data type. Yes, friend, this is the only reason why it is possible. Okay, friend. So this is the first case that you have to always remember. The way of representation is different. Okay, the second case that you know, why any cat data type is not implicit or explicit convertible. Oh, sorry, why any numeric here, friend, it will, yeah, why any numeric data is not implicit or explicit convertible. Okay, friend, as we know, byte or short or integer, if we assign the byte short integer value to character value, in that case we are not going to get we are going to get a compiled error. Our compiler is not going to convert it. Why, friend? It is just because, friend, char contains unsigned values and numeric data contains the signed value, as I discussed with you. Okay, so that's why, friend, why compiler not allows to convert it implicitly or never explicitly, friend. We never complete, we cannot convert explicitly these values. Okay, friend. Third, friend, why boolean data is not implicit or explicit convertible to char or other type, friend. The rule, friend, because, friend, as I explained you, boolean data type contains only two values, which are reserved literals. Okay, friend, which is not compatible to any values, neither integer, neither float, neither character. That's why, friend, it is not convertible. Okay, so these are the three cases, friend, which are very important to know. Okay, friend, so please keep it in mind. Okay, friend. Okay, so the next type of conversion is explicit conversion, friend. It is narrowing also, say, friend. Whenever, friend, we have to assign a larger value data type to smaller data at the time, friend, compiler not allows us, because, friend, we are going to assign a larger value. Okay, in that case, friend, there are some chances of chances of loss of data. So that's why compile not allows us. But friend, you can forcefully assign that value. Friend, in that case, there are chances of error. So our compiler is going to say, if you want to force me, I will do, but there may be a chance of loss of data. So you have to think it. Okay. So friend, in this case, friend, we are going to type such kind of values explicitly. So friend, that's why this concept is also known as narrowing, because we are going to convert a bigger value, bigger data type in the small data type. Okay, so the size of data type is going to decrease. That's why we are this concept is also known as narrowing. Okay friend, so keep it in mind. The third thing where when we perform narrowing at that time, friend, we may lose some values. As I told you, friend, whenever we are trying to force a compiler to convert this value to small data, in that case, friend, we may lose some values. I will show you, friend. So what is the way in which we can convert our data, friend? Integer, yeah, the way, friend, type here, type it means the in which type I want to convert and the value. Okay friend, so actually friend, this is the possible value which I convert, or with the using yeah, I can convert any double type to float type, which, yeah, we can convert any float to long, we can convert any long to integer, we can convert any into short, we can convert short to byte. Yeah, here char and bool is not applicable as we discussed. Okay, so friend, let's see an example actually how it works properly. Okay, so friends, see if let's move all this. Okay, so friends, see, and we will do in this case, and what is going to happen? Boolean b1 is equal to true if I'm going to assign this boolean to this integer. In this case, what is going to happen? See friend, we are going to get an incompatible errors. Okay friend, so now remember it always, we cannot explicitly convert our boolean value. Okay, we cannot convert explicitly or implicitly our boolean value because it is incompatible. Okay, but we, yeah, but we can convert explicitly our values, character values, our numeric value to char value, but there is some loss of information. Okay, so friend, keep in mind always. Okay, so these are some rules of the room of the typecasting of friend. So friend, I hope there are some rules actually who is responsible for this typecasting programmer. Okay, so whenever we are assigning a bigger data type value to small data type, such type of casting known as explicit typecasting, friend. Okay, so there may be chance of loss of information in this. Okay friend, so I hope you like this video. Okay friend, so please press the thumb, keep your thumbs up, because I'm working very hard for you all. Okay friend, thank you friend, bye bye. If you like this video, so friend, please subscribe our channel and like this video, okay, friend, and share this video with friends. Okay.